Guten Tag, ihr lieben Tanzmäuse. Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Und ich muss mich gerade mal berichtigen. Ich habe im letzten Teil gesagt, es heißt Ochimisus Incident. Ich habe mich verlesen. Es heißt natürlich Ochimisus Innocent. Mein Gott, das ist echt schwer auszusprechen. Also, Ochimisu ist unschuldig. Damit geht's jetzt weiter. Viel Spaß.
How did we get here?
I'm sorry, but the reactions Nanako-chan got from our audience based on the TV spot we recorded were tremendous. The agency begged me to at least make an offer, and that's why I'm asking you now.
Yeah, I get that. You've been sitting here politely explaining every detail. But that's not a reason to allow her to be in this LMB thing.
I sincerely apologize. Do know that we greatly appreciate your cooperation.
Stage with Nanako-san! I'm getting so hyped! Yay! Me too!
With everything that's happened lately, Kanami-chan has seemed a bit glum. But with Nanako-chan around, she's finally brightened up again.
Well, Nanako seems to be having fun with all this too. If this is what she wants to do, I've got no reason to stop her. But let's be clear on one thing.
What might that be?
What's your next move here? I've heard from your agency that you've lost contact with a number of people. I myself haven't been able to contact you or his friends these past few days. Depending on how things go, I may need to step in on this.
Yukun and his friends are missing.
If they hadn't been in touch for just a day or two, I could have brushed it off as kids being kids. But I've about reached my limit here. I don't plan on throwing my weight around and making decisions for you. But my nephew and his friends could be at stake. I know this might not be what you want to hear, but I'll do what I have to.
Inoue-san, I'd like for us to go to the police and have them look for the missing girls, too. I know this is right before the festival, and it might cause a stir, but we don't have the luxury of looking the other way anymore. So please, I'm begging you.
Kanami-chan. All right, I'll try swaying the agency on this. And if that doesn't work, I'll go to make the missing persons request myself. Not you.
Huh? No, you can't! If you do that...
I'm your manager, Kanami-chan. It's my duty to protect you. That's why I want you to focus on your work and not get distracted by other things. Granted, you may think it's a little late for me to be saying this now.
Inoue-san.
I'll contact a few people I know and try my best to keep this close. They might ask you a few pointed questions, but there's nothing I can do about that. At least be prepared for it.
Of course. I'm very grateful for your assistance. Thank you.
Are you okay? Are you and Dad fighting? No, we're not fighting at all. Your dad has helped us out a lot. Really? Really? Your dad is a super cool guy, Nanako-san. Yeah, I love Dad too.
Well, I'm gonna go contact the agency about this. Kanami-chan, feel free to start your lesson whenever you're ready.
Oh, right! Thank you so much, Dojima-san. Now we can finally get the search for those girls started for real.
That Inoue is not a bad man. If you explain to him how you feel, I'm sure he'll take the proper steps.
Yeah, we really got through to him. I've never said things like that to anyone before. I can't believe what I said.
Well, opening up to others can be hard. Sometimes sharing how you feel could end up hurting them. But unless you do that, nothing will change. It's all the more important if it's someone you care about. Anyway, I'm sure this isn't over by a long shot, but hang in there.
I will. I have something to say, too. I really like you, big sis. What? Really? Mm-hmm. Really. I'm so happy! You really cheer me up, Nanako-san. Really? And I'm happy, too.
All right, dial it back a little. Don't you two have a lesson to be at?
Ah, you're right. Come on, Nanako-san. We really don't want to keep Coach waiting too long.
Oh, and Mashita, one more thing.
What is it?
I looked into Ochimizu. Long story short, she's clean.
Huh?
It may be small, but criminals always have a tell when it comes to what they're gonna do. I've checked everything about her I can. Her alibi, her post-Takara Productions history, her relationships, I found nothing. She's simply a very passionate woman. She seems to be doing everything she can for your group, contrary to her public persona. Of course, there's no use in talking about evidence when I can't even figure out what exactly is going on here. But from what I've seen, there's absolutely no suggestion of Ochimizu being involved in any of this.
Thank goodness. So Mizochimizu isn't the culprit behind it.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't go so far as to call this an actual case yet. But at the very least, I'm sure Ochimizu has no part in it.
Huh. But then... You spent so much time checking into this, but all the clues led nowhere.
No, not necessarily. While I was checking up on Ochimizu, I took another crack at finding more details on Yuko Osada. It seems there's one more witness in that case who hasn't come forward yet.
A witness?
I don't have any definitive evidence on this, since all I did was dig through newspapers from the time. But the testimony from the Takara Productions' first witness, the one who found the body, doesn't match up with certain other details. It's just a hunch. But I get the feeling that there's more to that case than we know.
Okay. What should I do?
Just do your job. I can't have you along helping me on this. Since I've stuck my foot in it already, this is my case. My nephew's on the line too, don't forget.
You sure?
Come on, don't make that face. All I've done so far is look up things from old newspapers and whatnot. I don't even know if this supposed second witness really exists or not. Man, I didn't think not having my resources as a detective would be such a pain.
Sorry.
Well, I can't guarantee that I'll find anything more by digging further, but I'm currently having that contact of mine check the records from back then. I'll let you know if he turns up anything.
Okay, then I'll keep Nanako-san company. If you do find out anything, please be sure to tell me.
I really appreciate this. I'll leave her with you, Mashita.
Huh. The lesson hasn't started yet? Oh, Coach. I'm very sorry for the trouble you had with your payment the other day.
Oh, that was nothing. I was being a baby about it. I don't mind waiting on the check a little longer. After all, you proved your fidelity to me.
Coach, you're standing a little close.
All right, girls. Tomorrow is the big big day at last. I have nothing more to teach you two. All you have to do now is pour your passion out on that stage. Tonight will be your final lesson. Treat it like the real deal.
Aye, aye, sir. I think I'm getting nervous.
Oh no, that's no good, Nanako. Remember what I said? If you're nervous, the audience will pick up on it. But don't go thinking you can be completely laid back either. If you ditch all your anxiety, then your lazy heart will lead to a lazy body. Hell, just look how loose I've gotten. Damn shame it is.
That's funny. But it might be true. Not the part about being loose, I mean. But it's okay to be a little nervous. It helps you feel like you're completely ready for anything as you get on stage. Even you, Big Sis? Especially me. Even now, just getting up on stage makes me freeze up like a statue.
Kanami-chan, that would present a problem.
Oh, but I guess I'm better about it nowadays. I've gotten to the point where I can actually stay standing when I'm up there. Now, when I first auditioned for Takara Productions... Big Sis? What's wrong? My audition? Wait, did I do an audition?
Kanami, honey, are you all right?
Oh, this happens sometimes.
Jeez, don't worry us like that. Tomorrow's the big day, so you need to take good care of your health.
Yep. Let's do our best, Nanako-san.
Well then, shall we begin? This dance lesson is on!
Showtime!
I'm gonna do my best. So cute! You're the best, Nanako-san! Wasn't that great?
Tell me why you did it. Every dream falling apart.
Ta-da!
Tell me why you did it after the promise.
Here.
Still I can.
Oh, look! Yes! Yay! Woo! You're the best, Nanako-san! Toad's adorable!
Yeah, that'll do it. A pause right there.
I did the whole dance. That was amazing, Nanako-san! I'd say you're already better than me.
That was great. I knew I saw potential in you. You are totally on fire right now. I'm starting to look forward to the show.
But I still can't help but be nervous. I hope people come to see us.
I'd expect quite a crowd. How are the numbers looking, Minoru?
It's a sold-out show, fortunately. Almost every seat in the stadium's main stage should be packed. The size of the audience will dwarf any of Kanami and Kitchen's previous performances.
A full stadium? Oh man, oh man!
Just imagine that. All those people waiting to see you two. You'll really show the crowd what a bond looks like. You'll become one with the audience, and your performance will be legendary in the idol world.
We're going to be legends? Wow!
That would be something to see. It's very difficult to put on such a show that you truly become one with the audience, to convey how you feel through song and dance and having people understand you. That's no mean feat.
It isn't easy.
Minoru, honey, will you stop throwing a wet blanket over us when we're trying to get hyped up here? I'm sure these girls can do it. I taught them everything they know, after all.
Oh, sorry about that. But since Nanako-chan is performing too, I thought raising the bar too high might make her nervous.
This is why you suits always get in our way. You don't have any vision.
That's right. It's not easy. Even Yuko-san.
Huh?
Huh? What did I just... Ah! Big sis?
Kanami, are you all right?
Kanami-chan!
Come on, snap out of it.
Are you okay, big sis?
Don't shake her. Lay her on her back.
Because it wouldn't reach anyone. Or they wouldn't understand if it did. No matter how much she wanted to express herself. That's why Yuko-san. Huh? Where am... Oh yeah, Are you awake, big sis? Oh, Nanako-san. I'm sorry. I guess I collapsed.
You passed out during practice, so we had you transported back home. No, there's no need to get up. You're free to take some time to rest. We had a doctor look at you. The good news is he says it's probably just exhaustion.
Yikes! I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
Well, you have been working non-stop lately. You should at least take today off and recover.
That's so nice of you.
Oh, also, I got approval from the executives about the situation with the other girls. I'll go talk to the police tomorrow.
For real? I'm surprised they didn't put up more of a fuss.
It wasn't easy, mind you. Yukun and his friends are involved too, so I used that and what Dojima-san told me to bolster the case. I've been in this industry for quite some time, you know. I like to think I know a trick or two to fight my battles by now.
Yikes! Inoue-san,
Still, since that's in motion, there's nothing we can do about their part in the festival anymore. It wouldn't be right to keep their names on the program when we have a formal search for them underway.
Oh, right. They won't be able to appear at LMB, huh?
I know how much they were putting on the line for this festival, too. That's why I tried to hold out so long, to avoid this at all costs.
Inoue-san.
But don't let it bother you. I realized something from what you said to me, Kanami-chan. Even if it turned out to be nothing serious and those girls ended up resenting me, I should have prioritized their safety to begin with.
Oh, that guilt is like a knife to the gut.
Stop that. I just told you that this was my fault. Well then, I'd better get going. I need to get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna have Nanako-chan stay with one of the agency ladies. Your job for tonight is to get plenty of rest and be back to your chipper self when I come to get you tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank you. Big sis, will you be okay by yourself? Oh, Nanako-san. I'll be okay. I'm a grown woman compared to you. Aw, that's no fair. I'm a big girl, too. That's true. You really have kept me going, Nanako-san. So, will you dance with me again tomorrow? Mm-hmm. I'll dance with you. Alrighty, then you're on. I just have to get better by tomorrow. You just have to. See you tomorrow, Nanako-san. Bye-bye, big sis. All alone again. This room feels so much bigger now. I wonder if it's because Nanako-san's been staying over with me. Huh? My diary? When did I take that out? Oh, this isn't good. My sleepiness is coming back with a vengeance. I just have to sleep for now.
Poor Kanami. The more you struggle, the more you'll have to suffer. If you forget everything and stay as the you everyone wants to see, then you can remain happy. It's for your own good.
Something smells good. Oh, you're up! How are you feeling? Are you fevery? Wow, I'm seeing a vision of Nanako-san. Am I still dreaming? But you're awake. I'm here right now. Huh? Huh? Nanako-san, I thought you left with Inoue-san. That was yesterday, though. Is it the next day already? Yeah, must be. But Nanako-san, how did you get here? You weren't picking up the phone, so I came here with Inoue-san. He said you should eat that. Oh, your tummy grumbled. It's saying that it's hungry. That's so thoughtful. I slept without eating anything last night, so my stomach is raging at me. Anyway, I just have to eat. Oh, sorry to dig in alone like this. Have you eaten, Nanako-san? Yeah, the agency lady made me breakfast. That's good. Wait, so where's Inoue-san? He unlocked the front door and then said he'd be at the car. He said, come down when you're ready to go. Yikes! Then I'd better hurry. I just have to wolf this down and get going. Huh? Who's calling me now, of all times?
Hello? It's me.
Dojima-san! Ah!
What's got you so worked up? Do you have something to be ashamed of?
No, of course not. I'm with Nanako-san right now, so...
Oh, that's right. Sorry, but can you tell Nanako to step away for a moment? It's probably hard for you to say what you need to when she's around.
Give me 1 second. Nanako-san?
It's Dad, right? I'll go down to the car.
Huh? But don't you feel lonely?
Dad's always like that. It's okay, Big Sis. I know my dad loves me.
Okay.
I'll be waiting at the car.
Mashita, you there?
Oh, yes, sorry.
So, what about Nanako?
She said she'd wait at the car. She volunteered herself.
Ah, well, don't worry about her. She'll be fine.
But...
It's all right. She's my family. I love her, and she knows it. It may not look like it sometimes, but we do share a strong bond.
You love her, and she knows it. Ugh!
Mashita, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm fine. So, how can I help you? I'm actually in a little bit of a hurry.
All right, I'll make this quick. Those mass lethargy syndrome patients seem to have started recovering.
Really?
There are still more patients coming in, but a number of them are waking up now. This just happened yesterday and today, but I'm told that some have already been released from the hospital.
So, what will you do now, Dojima-san?
I plan on going to talk to them this afternoon. Maybe one of them can tell me something.
Okay, I'll be with Nanako-san at the festival today, but I'll contact you as soon as it's over.
I'll let you know if I find anything out. Tell Nanako good luck for me. Same goes to you too.
Thanks. I'll make sure to tell her.
Thanks. See ya.
Huh. So that's what bonds are like.
All right, I need you to frame that up.
Lighting's bad here.
Okay then, let's move on. Next up is the part with Kanami and Kitchen.
Can you handle this?
Mashita-san, Dojima-san, you're up.
Too much.
I'm trying to
left.
No, what are you doing?
Back to the left.
If you don't care about this, then go home, you moron.
If you can't do it, then pull back a little bit, all right?
I understand. I'm sorry.
Can you help me
Yes.
find a place for this?
And
Yes,
then,
understood.
why are we
Thank you for everything.
Don't cross while we're
Okay, I'll
trying
figure
to
something out.
Losing
I'll find
daylight
somebody
here,
that knows.
people.
I don't even know
Oh,
what
that
this
would
is. I'll
probably
find
work.
it.
Oh, you got
Not that way.
This is
Come
really
back
cool.
here
I've never
for a
been
second.
involved with this.
Great. We'll have you two come in side by side, just like that, and stop on this mark. After that, the MC will make his entrance.
Let's see, as for the reason why Kanami, Kitchen, and Kujikawa-san are off the roster, I'm supposed to give some pretext and not reveal the actual reason? Got it. I wasn't gonna go off script anyway.
We have a specific block for you to fill, so don't leave the stage even after the song is done. When the MC comes in and takes over, we'll give the sign then for you to go off stage.
It seems there's one more witness in that case who hasn't come forward yet.
A witness.
Big Sis?
I'm here.
The man said we should stay on the stage even after we finish dancing.
Oh, right. Got it.
And that'll be it for Kanami and Kitchen's part. The first half of the show ends there. There'll be a 10-minute intermission while the broadcast ads play. Anyone whose spot is over should be on standby in the dressing room.
All right, thanks everyone. That is all for now.
Good
Good.
rehearsal.
Okay, good. Stuff we got was great. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, great job.
Good job, give me 5.
Looking good, you two. Kanami-chan, you have the debut of the new song at the end of the second half. Feeling up to it?
Oh, right. The others are still...
You'll have to solo it, but the steps won't change. Just dance as if the others were all here. How about it? You think you can do this?
I'll be okay. I can handle it.
Oh, good. I'll be counting on you. You still have some time, so why don't we all go back to the dressing room?
Love Meets Bonds is about to start. Tomamine, Tomamine, Sumamine, Nosamine. Even Rise-Senpai and her friends haven't come back yet. I'm going to have to sing a song about bonds all by myself. Huh? Did I hear something?
Big sis, what's wrong?
Oh, be right there.
So, ich denke, das ist mal wieder an der Zeit, hier einen kleinen Cut zu machen. Deswegen Schluss an dieser Stelle. Im nächsten Teil geht es dann hier genau an dieser Stelle weiter. Ich denke, lang ist es jetzt auch nicht mehr, bis wir dann den Story-Modus auch hinter uns gebracht haben. Ich bin da immer so ein bisschen gespalten. Ich meine, ich spiele jetzt zum 3. Mal durch, dann reicht es mir persönlich auch, ganz ehrlich. Ich finde es gut, dass es einen Story-Modus hat, nicht wie Persona 3 und 5, wo es halt nur diese Social-Events gibt, die natürlich auch schon irgendwie ganz gut gemacht sind. Und sie sind halt ein bisschen kompakter. Das hier zieht sich halt alles so extrem in die Länge, finde ich. Man hätte das Ganze auch in der Hälfte der Zeit erzählen können. Aber gut, wie dem auch sei. Ich meine, ich will es nicht schlecht machen. Es ist schön, dass es diesen Modus gibt. Aber ich weiß nicht, es ist ein bisschen wenig Inhalt für die Dauer dieses ganzen Story-Modus. Wie dem auch sei. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Teil an dieser Stelle wieder. Bis dann. Ciao.